Hey, Shalom, Akim, Shalom. First thing and foremost, I'm going to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings and salutation to the hopeful elect. News in the gospel abroad, lifting up the standard of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. This is the Akim Mahaloya coming back with another lesson through the Spirit. This is titled The Truth is Really Not for Entertainment. Okay, this is about the truth. Oftentimes, man, Jake put out content that's controversial because the fact of being a Hebrew Israelite is controversial in itself because you have so many doctrines that's really divisive. Like you got guys out there that don't believe in the 12 tribe chart and they're just all about all Israel was black, but yet they still failed to prove that because even with that being said, with that argument, you got genetics that just, you can't deny genetics, man. You see what I'm saying? Like, you just can't deny it, man. And it's to the point, like, these guys are mad and flabbergasted at us because we teaching that the Northern Kingdom are Israelites. Like, that's a big no-no to these guys. You know what I'm saying? And certain things we put out could be controversial. Like, you have certain videos that go into rebuking women, you know, which we do quite often, by the way. Videos about different camps, groups, Sakari, whatever, you know, with guns and shit like that. Like, if you want a worldly show, go to them other camps, man. You know, go to them other camps because they going to give you what they want. You know, they going to have the debates. They going to have all the accolades. They going to have the pretty garments. Like this guy, Nathaniel 7, he put, basically, it was like a video and some things that was going around about basically, you know, how you dress dictates your walk or something in the faith. Like, your dress code don't make you righteous, man. Okay, you could be the flyest Israelite, but you could be full of dead men's bones. And that's another thing. You know, you get judged based on your outward appearance. All right, but anyway, this video is going to be real quick. It's just pretty much about using guile to, you know, trap the righteous, so to speak, because Paul, in fact, did use it. Like, it was a video that Apostle Hart did 2 weeks ago, and it started this big controversy among certain guys in this thing. And, you know, we had a few responses back and forth, but we just pretty much let it go, and it's not going to entertain the fact because what's happening is that, you know, it's a back and forth thing, and really the point is being made on our side of it, and it's just what it is. There's no point of going back and forth with the guys because it's unreasonable. You know, scriptures say that it's unreasonable men. It just, no matter what you say or what you do, points you bring out, there will always be fault. Okay, so it's like, we're not going to play that game. We're not going to play the schematics. We're not going to play that game. That's pointless and it's not edifying at the end of the day. Okay, what's edifying is teaching the word, going into these scriptures, going into the prophecies, man, proclaiming the downfall of our enemies, Esau, Edom, and the other nations, and the 2/3 of our people. Okay, but it's a lot of hate and slander going on about Great Millstone. I myself was the target of a very, very slanderous aspect, so to speak. This one guy by the name of Truth Be Told, which I don't even know this guy, man. I mean, I think he hopped on my page a while back and said some things because I brought out a point about Israel wasn't all black, and ever since then, this nigga, he just been on some other shit. So we had a back and forth discourse between one of me and this other guy that we kind of had a little back and forth about things that was happening in Israel. You know, about how we slandering them, we're X, Y, and Z. Like, we're not slandering you dudes, man. You guys just don't put the proper pieces in proper order. You're not seeing the bigger picture, okay? And it's turning into some female shit. We're not finna do that. But basically, he hop on this guy's comment board and say, oh, well, the guy, bro, from GMS, he's pure wicked. He has a nasty mouth, you know, and he's complaining about how you was complaining, but he's always complaining about the woman. Well, the scriptures say we're supposed to complain about things that's valid. He said if he called himself a man of the Lord, why he got a nose ring? And then he put up a clip of me on one of my camp videos cursing out Eve because he got in his feelings about that because he basically said that I'm being wicked, I'm evil, because I think it was like 2 weeks ago, and I could play the footage, but it's not important. Brothers that know me personally and that deal with me, man, they know how passionate I am about the truth. They know how fervent we are, okay? And I'm a little fiery. I am fiery. When the spirit hops on me to do something, okay, brothers might not even see it coming. I'll do it, okay? But when I do things, I make sure it's within season, whether you guys say it or not. So that's the controversial of a lot of the things in the truth that men don't understand. Yahweh Shai was very controversial, man. Okay, just the fact when he called Peter Satan, he said, "Get thee behind me, Satan." People would look like, "Damn, what the fuck? What did he do?" You know, but if you understand the mindset of Yahushua and the prophets of the Lord, you'll understand why they was in certain spirits at times. There's a time and a place to trap a demon and play with him like a cat and a mouse. There's a certain time you call things out, and at that point, he was. And I don't have to justify myself before men. I clearly don't have to do that. But just for you brothers out there that may watch my videos, that may actually be learning from us whatsoever, you know, to not get caught up in that web of deceit, man. Don't let shit like that discourage you, man, okay? Because a lot of guys, they gonna find problems with everything you do. He got mad at me because basically we were speaking on women, and then Eve, she came by, and the spirit just like, look at them, like just peep them in the spirit and look at how they moving. So we were just watching, and I'm just watching in the spirit because the brother is speaking. And all of a sudden, the woman, she came out. I mean, she kind of looked at us like she wanted to run up on us and do. It was very disdainful. Okay, and the fact that we were already in the spirit of talking about how disdainful our women are towards us, the spirit hopped on me to call her out. And, you know, making a reference or an example, like if we was to get into a verbal, or an altercation, I will win it because the anatomy of a male is much stronger than a female. We're created two different beings. We're the stronger being. Okay, but he didn't like my delivery because I said the bitch smell like Similac. You know, he basically played on the emotions of that, or me being wicked because I cursed her out. I cursed a lot of people out, man. And one thing you will know if you was in the spirit, when I'm out on the highways and the byways, it's go time, man. When I'm in the comforts of my vehicle at work or in the house doing my lessons and sit downs, even sometimes I get fiery, but then it's more of a calm approach. When you out there at battle axe and war mode, you ain't just putting your head down, man. You call shit out. Amos said you rebuke and reprove and negate, man. I had a right to call her out, man, because she offended us. Okay, but you would not know that because you hell bent on coming against camps because you don't like the camps. You don't even know me personally to make a statement, oh, that brother wicked. You don't know me, nigga. You never been in my household. You never been around my flock. You never seen what I got going on in life. You judging off basically the way I ejected my voice or projected my voice. Man, I speak loud. That's how I speak. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm passionate about this thing. So you try to throw a stumbling block out there to try to make it sound like I'm wicked. You don't even know me, but yet you talking shit about us, but you ain't got one video of you out there on the highways and the byways teaching. You ain't got one video, and then you teaming up, or you trying to team up with another guy that we have been coming against us. And the fact that you don't even agree with the doctrine he's pushing, because he's pushing Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the Israelites. You have a problem with that. So how is that going to work? Can two walk together lest they be agreed? So you are already trying to sow more discord right there. Oh, that GMS Kansas guy is wicked. Nigga, you don't even know me. You just mad because the fact you have nothing to go off of. You sit up here and you watching a video and you try to lie and make it seem like, oh, well, I just scrolled on it. No, you watched the whole video to see if somebody was going to do something that looked strange. So you can make a fucking 6-minute video. Like, get out of here with that, man. That's weak. Why aren't you going out there on the streets teaching the people? Why aren't people seeing your face? The scriptures say that, hey, like, eyes shall see thy teachers. Why aren't you out there? You're doing videos coming against camps. Now all the camps are wicked now because, because guys really want to fall out and give up the mantle. It's always the camp's problem. It's always the camp's fault why men are going off of why they put out and shit like that. It's never what these guys did. It's always our fault as to why men excommunicate themselves or why they leave or why they get kicked out. And all of a sudden, here come the bullshit. Then a group of people come together. Oh, well, see, GMS is wicked. Okay, but what about Nate and them? Nobody's going to Nate for calling on Christ. Nobody's getting a Yohana for saying you could pop a woman on the Sabbath or in the ass. Nobody's getting on this guy Sakari. That's one thing. That's another thing. You know, you got all these guys in Israel that's going off, but they want to target GMS. Why? Because, hey, there's an order, and the Most High is dealing with the men of the great millstone and brothers outside of that. Like, you know, a comment was made as well. We don't love brothers outside of GMS. That's not true. I got a lot of brothers that be on my page that's not affiliated with GMS. My man's on Waking Up the Dead 144. You know, from Lubbock, that's my dude, bro. That's a good brother. He's out there. He give double honors. He ain't got GMS on his title. Good brother, man. You know, he always, saying his respects. We bid him Godspeed. He watched videos. I learned from him. He learns from me. Same thing with the bro, Tay Yasharala. He's out there on the highways and the byways. He give double honors. There's no guy over there The brother prophets in Babylon, I think they like in Florida. Them brothers out there, they're not Great Millstone, fucking DTA, Men of Valor. And that's just to name a few, man. You know, the bro Gabar, Karash, man, he's out there teaching the word on the highways and the byways, man. You know, and they're giving double honors and they're teaching the doctrine. So, and these are men we deal with. You know, we deal with these men. So what's the problem? It just becoming sloppy at this point, and we're not gonna entertain it no more. Okay, but for you, truth be told, you a demon, and the Most High is gonna deal with you. Now, do what you want to do. Say what you gotta say. Slander me. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. All right, because hey, you doing yourself a disservice, and you doing the Most High service. Okay, because you mad because a brother called out a woman. Okay, well, how about you go out there, since I'm so wrong about what I did, and brothers could watch the camp videos 2 weeks ago. I mean, I could pull it up, but it's not that important. I really wasn't even going to speak on it. But you can watch the video and watch what I said. I'm not going to take it down because for what? What sin did I commit? If you feel like we're not providing the proper example, then go out there and you show us how to do it. Show us how to be all passive out there, man. Go ahead. Because I'm me, bro. I'm me. And if it ain't getting brothers in jams and it ain't fucking nobody up and it ain't getting nobody hurt, what's the problem with rebuking? I rebuke strong. I'm a forward brother. That's my spirit. You just can't handle it because, hey, you emotional. You effeminate, man. Period. Oh, he out there cussing out people. So what, man? So what? The prophets did Yahushua upbraided cities. Look up upbraid, and it goes into rebuke or revere, reprimand, or scold. Look up what scold means, man. Yahushua scolded people all the time that wasn't in the right spirit. Okay? Yahushua scolded people and he rose people up. It's a balance. You don't see us out there cursing each person that walk out there. Now maybe when we were younger, it was like we was cursing everybody out. But overall, man, dog, focus. Not even talking to you, man, because you don't even believe in the 12 tribe chart. So you just off, okay? But the rest of you guys out there that may not be part of the Great Millstone, that's actually still in the right spirit, focus on teaching, man. Okay, we're close at the end. And the Most High is getting ready to make power moves out here. But I wanted to make a point too. I wanted to bring out the scripture. Paul used guile to win the elect, man. It's just like if you talking to a female, or just like if you're going on a job interview, of course you're gonna basically subdue them. You're gonna supplant them to get what you need to build up what you want. Paul used guile in order to win certain men. Like if I was talking to a group of hood people or street level niggas, then basically what I would do is I would have to subject myself somewhat to their standard because they don't understand a guy that's speaking, upright, so to speak, or Harvey Lee. They don't understand that. If I'm speaking like I'm Steve Urkel or something to a straight up murderer, killer that's trying to get his life right, he's not going to receive me. So I might have to kind of switch it up a little bit, deceitful but true, to get him to win him over. That's what Paul did. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like when Apostle Tahar put out the video caught in a rat trap, the reason why he did that was because, it's like you put your hard-earned labor in these videos and you got men playing around. They want to see something entertaining. This is not about being entertained, man. Because I notice every time we rebuke the woman or we go into some folly, so to speak, though it be edifying, then, all of a sudden, that's when we get all these views. But if I did lessons on Hebrew, history of kingdoms, I'm going to get a lot of views. Like I did a lesson the other day on the kingdom and the planets and the kingdom of heaven and the planets and these new galaxies they just recently discovered. That video didn't get a lot of views at all. It's like people didn't even attend to that. So if I put in that thumbnail that a woman came down and jumped in my arms and licked me on the highways and byways, that shit would have got 20,000 views, man. That's the point we're making. Okay, to see who's really about this. There's nothing wrong with that. You got to try the spirit by the spirit. All right, so Salakia for going off. I meant to really bring these out earlier, but this is the book of 2 Corinthians 12. And I'm going to start at verses 14. It says, behold, the third time I am ready to come to you, and I will not be burdensome to you. This is the church of Corinth. Paul had the most trouble out of this church, okay, because there was a lot of wickedness going on in this church, man. A lot of people didn't want to pay up. A lot of people thought Paul was in there to rob them, to get the money, because it was a report on him. People was looking like, man, weren't you the one that was persecuting the so-called followers of Yahushua? Now you want to come into us and get us too? So he used guile to get him, But it says, and I will not be burdensome to you, for I seek not yours, but you. Right. So he wasn't coming to get your shit. Okay. He was trying to win you over. Okay. And when Apostle Tahar made that video It was basically to see who was really gonna take serious the studies, because honestly speaking, I feel them. I've seen videos when they put out edifying deep lessons and nobody want to get into it because Jake, their mind, their attention span is very quick. Okay, they're not very studious. Jake, they want it quick. They want it quick, and that comes from being in captivity too long and your pineal glands being totally calcified, man. Okay, all this electronic currents, all this stuff is messing with your mind. Jake don't have time to want to open the book up and get understanding. And most Jakes, they don't want to go into the book for real because they're afraid to challenge themselves, and it's a self-esteem thing. Really, they read the book and they see brothers catch on a lot quicker. That'll discourage them, man. So they don't really know how to receive it. So they look for the videos that's easy to receive, man. Okay? And it says here, I will not be a burdensome to you, for I seek not yours, but you. For the children ought not to lay up for the parents, but the parents for the children. And I will gladly spend and be spent for you. Thoroughly, the more abundantly I love you, the less I be loved. Right? So it was all out of love, man. Okay? They hated Paul to a certain degree. Certain people, they despised him. Taking up counsels and all types of shit. Same thing with the men in his faith, man. Everybody don't like a pop. They still getting called out over the whole fucking rape thing, man. Over some dumb shit. You know? Brothers got all types of slander and people just hate them just because, you know, we out there and we're bold. And the fact that, you know, GMS, the Lord is dealing with the church. Now, we didn't say that the Lord wasn't dealing with brothers outside of GMS, but it's just for whatever reason, you know, people, they have this disdain for our group because they feel like, oh, we holding brothers back. We not holding nobody back. If brothers want to leave and go teach, then go ahead and teach, man. Scriptures say anybody that taught in the name of Yahweh Shai and doing miracles forbade him not. I'm not going to knock a brother if he's part of the Man of Valor camp or the brother Teyasharala raised the dead. Well, I'm going to come down on him for, you ain't a GMS. You ain't supposed to be doing that, brother. That's bullshit, man. He just did a miracle in the name of Yahweh Shai. Why would I be mad at that? That's going to encourage my spirit to be more involved. Like, okay, I want to do miracles, man. What do I need to do to help push this ministry? Okay, so you guys, you all into this whole camp banging mentality. This ain't no damn camp banging, man. It's just the Most High set up an order, and these men have reputation, bro. It's just how it's in the scriptures. You know, men have reputation. That's just what it is, man. Men have been tried and proven. This wasn't just some cakewalk, self-proclaimed thing, man. This ain't some Bishop Nate shit. No, you know, some Fopi shit, self-proclaimed Elder Quanaf, man. No, okay. It ain't like that. Okay, and you know the elders of 25 years, technically you be an elder out of 25 years, okay. But even then you still got elder brothers, man, brothers that's been in this thing laboring some order. Okay, same thing like a man that just coming to the truth and you know he's being vetted, he got into a camp and we have a cookout, whatever. He ain't just gonna jump in front of every brother that's been out there laboring and get his food first. That's some nigga shit. Now if a brother say, hey, look, go ahead and get your food first, then that's okay. But out of order, he's going to take consideration. Well, look, these men, they've been out there working. You know what I'm saying? Let me take the law. Prime example, man. We had a little get together 2 weeks ago, last weekend. And, you know, all the food, we did it in order. The elders brothers eat first, man. Okay. You know, the brothers from out of town, you know, the heads of their camps, they went first and everybody in order. My thing was, I could have eaten first, but I said, you know what? Everybody get their food first, then I would eat last. You know what I'm saying? Just to set the example. That's an example right there. All right. And that just the spirit told me to do it that way. And did I have to do that? No, I didn't. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, you know, show some humility. Younger brother, the elder brothers eat first. And we went down the line to the youngest brother. And I ate after the youngest brother. Scriptures say, man, when you have a role, you're supposed to be serving, but subservient to men. OK, so the more you lead, the more you're supposed to serve. You know, get some type of accolades with Yahweh Shim Yahweh Shai. We don't do this for men. Okay, we do this to build up men, but we are fearing Yahweh Shim Yahweh Shai, man. So all that other shit y'all talking is bullshit, man. You know, but it says here, but be it so, I did not burden you. Nevertheless, being crafty, I caught you with guile. Okay, so look up guile. And I got to get out of here in a minute, man. I'll be running late. Crafty goes into, let's see what this word means.
Strong's G 3835, panorgas. Panorgas.
Okay, skillful, clever, and good sense to fit to undertake and accomplish anything. Dexterous, wise, sageous, skillful, in bad sense, crafty, cunning, Nabish, treacherous, deceitful, okay? Apostle Tahar put that video out, deceitful but true. It was nothing wicked about that. That was nothing to start a beef over, man. Okay? It ain't about people licking our feet. That's the whole point. You know what I'm saying? It's not about that because we've done that before. We've seen what Jake like and what Jake don't like. And we're going to get that in Ezekiel as well. And guile, let's look up that word. Guile was dolos, which means craft, deceit, guile. Okay, craft. We just read it. Look up craft, skill, activity. It was a skill, man. Ability, capability, competent, technique, aptitude, talent, mastery, pursuit, occupation, and the word cunning, willfulness, artful. Okay, deviousness, slyness, trickery. Okay, but it wasn't wicked. Nobody that shouldn't have been a stumbling block. But that was. Something as small as that was a stumbling block. That shouldn't cause men to fall out the truth or have bitter or hate towards a man because he put out a video that didn't happen, or so to speak, or they didn't pull it up. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, Jake think everything is for entertainment purposes. This thing is not about entertainment, man. If you want to be entertained, go watch Arsenio Hall. Go watch Martin or some shit, man. Go watch Sakari. Nate, they gonna give you a fucking clown show. Go watch them guys, man. They gonna march up and down. As a matter of fact, I got videos of them marching. I can upload the shit and y'all can enjoy it. Get your pop secret, your hot sauce, man. Your cheesy okie doke popcorn. Sit back, you know, and watch fucking Netflix and watch it, man. This thing is about actually teaching and building up and edifying, setting an example. What's wrong with that? You know? But anyway, Ezekiel 30, and I'm going to start at verses 30. It says, also thou son of man, the children of thy people are still talking against thee by the walls and in the doors of the houses, and speak one to another, everyone to his brother, saying, come, I pray you, and hear what the word that cometh forth from the Lord. Right? They was like, oh man, you know that guy out there, Ezekiel, you know, he's prophesying, he was cursing out the woman, you know, he said X, Y, and Z, he saw this big wheel, he out there doing magic tricks. Like, think about it, when Yahushua came and fed the multitude, man, okay, with the loaves of fish, those people were coming. Matter of fact, before that, when he came and fed the multitude, you had people that just came and sat before Yahushua, I believe when he was on the shore, if I'm not mistaken, when he loaded the fish. But people came around the Lord just because he was feeding them. They didn't come to partake in the message. They came because they were being fed something physically, and that's our people. Anybody that have been around Jake, okay, have dealt with Jake, and if you are Israelite in this truth, you already know what I'm talking about. Anybody have dealt with Jake, going to family reunions, whatever it may be, you know how conniving and useful niggas are. But I used to have a cat that used to come over my house when I was younger just to use me for my video game. And I guess I can't say use because we were actually friends, but at my time, in my mind, in my reasoning, you know, rumors, oh, well, he using you for your game. But I'm like, well, he may be coming over here to play the game and use me for it, but nonetheless, he haven't showed me less of friendship, okay? But you had certain men that just use you for money, certain men that use you because they know they're going to get something out of you. You know, you got men like that, and that's pretty much what it's going into, you know, but that's in a different sense, but you get the drift. It says, and they come unto thee as the people coming, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words, they hear the teaching, they hear the precepts, okay? They say, oh, how Bashim, how Shai, Bashim Kakodash, because when I read that comment board, when Apostle DeHart did that video 2 weeks ago, you had a guy on there that said, well, where the video at? Something to that magnitude. Back in my mind, I'm like, wow, you came here to actually see somebody get bowed down to. Because for one thing, bro, to be blessed is to be in power. We're not in power. Even if Esau did come and kiss our feet, it wouldn't make any difference because at the end of the day, we still got to go home. We still under Esau. You still got to work for these people. You're still paying taxes and tribute. Okay, they can kiss your feet and call you a nigga 5 minutes later. So it's not really genuine. And even if it is genuine, to show you a power shift, the fact we are not in our power yet. So that ain't really nothing to just be, oh, well, look. Okay, Edomites came to our camp and bowed down before, man. But we ain't doing videos on it and saying, oh, look, like the mother camps do, Edomite kisses. And I'm using this guy for an example. Let's just say Maharakar was, I don't even want to put Zabak in that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to bring him up because it ain't got nothing to do with him. But I'm just using just an example, okay? Because I know how sensitive Jake is. So I could just say, brother Habakkuk or something, okay? Or Habakkuk, or I could say brother Yermiah or Yeramya or something like that. Or I could say brother El, okay? Brother Allah, let's say it that way. Brother Allah got his feet kissed by such and such. No, man. All right. But then they'll put that on wax and that shit'll get 25,000 views. You know, and then everybody's there for the wrong reason. Now everybody is in the truth for the wrong reason. Oh, we want to be in the truth because we get women. We want to be in the truth because we get people to kiss our feet. We want to be in the truth because it comes with worldly accolades, man. And that's not what this thing is about. And that's the point that we've been trying to make, okay? This is not about that stuff. This is about teaching and building up. We're going to get all that good stuff in the kingdom, bro. Just be patient, all right? Patience is virtue. All right, Jake had to practice patience, man. You know, and it says here, but they would do not them, for with their mouth they do show much love, but their heart go after their covetousness. Right? Oh, shalom, bro. This is one cat. I am Judah, man. He used to scoff the shit out of us, man. Mainly the apostles and elder brothers. He used to scoff them, talk shit, go on the Avengers page and talk shit, slander, but then be on the live stream, shalom, apostle. Like, what the hell? Like, you going out of your own covetousness, your own works. But yeah, you just trying to do a rebuke video on a man that mentioned something about such and such, man. That's not brotherly light. But we the ones that extenuate all the hate. We the ones that hate people. We ain't displaying hate for nobody, man. We curse a brother out and we rebuke a brother, man. It's because, man, the brother has been in error, man. That's just what it is. And the scriptures also say suffer wrongfully, man. Things happen. We're men in the flesh. Men make mistakes. But all the guys that got put out a great millstone, all of them are righteous. Half of them are not even around no more. That should tell you something. And another thing, too, we don't have the power to take the oil from anybody. Okay? We don't have the power to tell you not to teach your Howard Shai, man. If you lead great millstone, but you still out there teaching the word, you're still part of the body if you still in good standing and not slanderous, man. Okay, it's like a schism. It's just like, okay, if your joints are out of place and it's trying to be fixed and worked on, you're going to deal with it. But if somebody say, well, look, you got to amputate that arm because now it's offending, like the Lord said, pluck it off and cast it into the fire. If you got to get that arm amputated, yeah, it was part of your body. It's still your arm, but it's gone. It's no useful no more. And that comes with scoffing and slandering, joints out of place that cause a schism. Okay, but brothers that get kicked out of great millstone and you still teaching your Howard Shai, and you know you don't have no alt in your spirit, you still upright, you know, then it ain't really no issue. It's no guile there. It's nothing wrong with that shit. We can't tell you, oh well, look, you know, you lead great millstone X. No, man, it's not about that. You guys are making it seem like we're talking about that. We're not saying shit like that. You know, or you stopping the brothers, or the spotlight. This ain't about the spotlight, man. That has nothing to do with that. This ain't about shining or being fucking big time. This has nothing to do with that. But oftentimes we get put in that light because the Lord, you know, he has blessed this ministry with a lot of knowledge and, you know, men that they're being esteemed. And you always got men that say, man, this nigga don't deserve that shit. Who the fuck is this nigga? Who is he? This nigga ain't nobody. He ain't better than me. You know, and that spirit, when that spirit becomes an issue, that's when, you know, there will be problems. That's schisms right there. You can't have that. When you have that, then that's a straight downward spiral. It's not going to end good because look at the many men that have done the same shit. We had men that fell out from among us were beautiful brothers at the time, and they changed the whole doctrine. Got rid of the 12 tribe chart. Okay, don't even believe in the New Testament no more. Okay, you know, slant all types of shit. Now them guys, they're not even around anymore. It happened. So that is just like, okay, who's wrong? Us or them? You know, you got to look at the facts here. This is not about worldly titles. You got to look at the facts as to what happened to men when they let bitterness overtake them. You know, like that the bro. Well, I don't even call him a bro no more, man, because he's literally like all these people just like it's crazy. But the I think he was the head of Mississippi, one of the elders out there, man. It's looking bad, man. You know, it's looking bad. Instead of just like, look, bro, take the load, continue to push Howard Shai. You know what I'm saying? Forgive whoever done some bull, or if you felt brother did you wrong, Matthew 18, whatever, and get it done. And even if you still can't be around the brothers, the fact that you said your piece, but you had the knowledge to keep pushing, I mean, that should have been the road. But it's easier said than done because I understand we all men, We all have egos. We all have a point to prove, but Yahweh Shai is bigger than our point. Okay. It says, and lo, thou art as to them as a very lovely song of one that have a pleasant voice and can play well on an instrument. For they hear thy words, but do them not. Okay, they hear the words, it sounds good. Like a lot of you guys out there, man, you watch the videos, but you ain't out there teaching. You know, that's honestly, that's worse than them other cats that's teaching all Israel or black. That's worse than them, because you got the understanding, you're able-bodied, but yet you're sitting on your talents, man. Okay, at least them guys have the audacity to do some type of video. Even if it's all over the place, they're still doing something. Okay, but a lot of you dudes, man, you sit back and you watch it and you think it's funny, but you're capable of going out there. You got men that's literally lame in this thing, that can't walk, that have a desire to serve the Lord. You know, and they're trying to put their best foot forward. You got to do something, man. And that's the point we've been making. You know? But anyway, with that, I'm going to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. And with that, Shalom. And one more thing too, about a lot of you guys that fell out with the camps, or you got kicked out, or you left. What proves your integrity is, even if you felt like you were done wrong by men, and you felt that you wasn't heard, or whatever may have happened to piss you off, where's your integrity at? Don't blame the doctrine, okay? And don't lose your salvation because you mad at men. I always say that, okay? Because it's no biased judgment. It's straightforward. It's no going here, there. Right is right, wrong is wrong. It is what it is. But when you're upset with men, don't blame the doctrine. Just be upset with that brother or whoever. Squash it, but keep pushing. Show your integrity through your works. Let that anger and pissivity you got be brought forth in your works. I notice when I'm going through a lot of shit through the spirit, that's when I put out the most best content, because I put my feelings in the shit, man. One of my, reason why Busy Bone was one of the best Bone Thugs, okay? You know why? Because he put his emotions in his lyrics. You can feel it when he rap or sings. You can feel the content in it. You can say, hey, this guy's, he's going through it. A wounded man that keeps pushing forth, he got a lot of fruits to blemish, man. So if you guys feel some type of way about you getting put out, you didn't agree with leadership, whatever, man. But don't blame the doctrine. Don't attack the doctrine. The doctrine ain't done nothing to you, man. It's how you feel. And with that, Shalom and a Baba Ball.